Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D. I'm about to react to this video by Fat Ash and Friends, and it's titled "The Most Deserved Ends in My 600-Pound Life History." The most deserved is crazy. Why would you say this? But I'm intrigued. I'm interested in what they about to have on here. Let's watch.
From blaming everything but themselves to completely ignoring the doctor's instructions.
And I'm going to have to just go home where I can try and get...
These are the most hated patients that died on My 600-Pound Life. Starting with James King, one of the largest patients ever featured on the series. He made his on-screen debut in the 11th episode of the 5th season and weighed a staggering 735 pounds. He was also bedridden and completely dependent on his girlfriend Lisa and their daughter to do his every bidding, much to his daughter's disgust.
My mom put me out of school because I have to help with my dad.
What?
I don't feel like that I should have to be a caretaker to my dad,
right,
because the father is supposed to protect and take care of his daughter, just in case.
Watching
you out of
James's
school?
daughter sacrifice her future infuriated some fans, and one was quick to share their opinion. This douche pulled his daughter out of school to bring him food and wipe his aths. Pathetic. James eventually reached out to Dr. Now, but failed to meet the weight requirements for surgery even after 3 months. So he rented a place in Houston to be closer to the doctor. It had taken the refinancing of his father's house to get him there. Yet,
You know what I don't understand though? Why are y'all continuing to bring him all this food when he's stuck in the bed? He has to eat what y'all bring him. I wouldn't bring him nothing but chicken and broccoli. You either eat that or you're gonna starve. I guarantee at some point you're gonna eat this chicken and broccoli. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna eat it. Okay? So I don't understand how y'all continuing to let him get big when you're his caretaker.
James
He can't get
couldn't
up.
commit to the program, and the problem appeared to be Lisa. She had been enabling his eating habit,
There we
forcing
go.
Dr. Now to intervene.
Let me explain the situation to you. James is not going to survive much longer, and since I've been working with you two, he's not lost any weight, and he's worse off now.
We're gonna just have to stick to the plan of making the change and going to the
There is no we, it's you.
Well,
There is no we, it's you. You are bringing the food, you're helping him to get him.
Exactly.
It wasn't just Dr. Now that had deduced the problem. Some viewers had seen through the entire situation and began calling Lisa out. She keeps feeding him enough food for 20 people. Sorry to say this, if he dies, it's Lisa's fault. She fed him to death. Despite Dr. Now's warnings, James did not stop eating.
Why do you even want to at this
can
point?
you not eat it?
I would be so
Are you
disgusted.
kidding? Life is meant to be enjoyed. So I just have to find a balance between the things I enjoy and what I need to do.
Food shouldn't be the only thing you enjoy in life. That's really sad.
He ended up suffering a medical emergency before his next appointment and had to be rushed to the hospital.
I was so scared that my time had ran out.
James had congestive heart failure, which was fluid around his lungs and heart. She's just taking out the stitches right now. So I had to put a central line in his artery in his throat to get the meds to him fast. Take a deep breath.
No.
It wasn't that bad, was it?
Am I gonna bleed out?
No. He is feeling much better now, and he's ready to go home.
Girl, shut the
Following
hell
the
up.
scare, James completely lost all motivation, and Lisa was more than happy to give him all the cake he wanted.
Wow.
By the 8th month of his weight loss journey, James had done the unthinkable. He had put on another 158 pounds, annoying the doctor further.
You can't gain over 100 pounds by cheating just a little. You've been eating almost 10,000 calories a day. That's almost
that
13
possible?
times of what you should be eating in a day. I mean, this is just mind-boggling. Why won't you stop overfeeding him?
I don't know what the issue is. I know, like I said, that he has cheated some, but I will not bring him nothing else.
Is not some. Is every day and every hour and every meal.
Despite everything, James couldn't get his act together and was eventually kicked off the show. In 2020, James passed away after several different past battles with his health, including sepsis and cirrhosis of the liver. His death was met with palpable anger as viewers were upset with him and his failure to turn his...
I'm not gonna say he deserved anything, but this is really sad. At what point do you want to improve?
life around. James K was an objectively horrible person, and nothing of value was lost when he died. They were also mad at Lisa. Looks like his girlfriend succeeded with what she was trying to do and killed him. James's behavior had enraged fans endlessly, and many felt he deserved to die, just like this next star, whose sense of entitlement pissed off nearly everybody. Making her on-screen debut in the third episode of the second season, Penny weighed approximately 530 pounds, was bedridden, and needed the help of her husband Edgar and her young son, Liam, to do most things. She eventually sought Dr. Now's assistance and wasted no time getting to Houston for her first appointment.
Penny got a lot of issues. Some of them are real, some of them are imaginary. She seems like she played a role of being a victim and encouraging family to be enabler. And this dynamic is very difficult to break.
To help her jumpstart her weight loss journey, Dr. Now decided to admit Penny so he could monitor her eating habits and see if she really wanted to change her life. And she did. Within the first month of her program, she had lost enough weight for gastric sleeve surgery, a procedure to remove 80% of her stomach and restrict the amount of food she eats.
We're going to reduce the size of stomach from the size of football to the size of banana. When the stomach is that big, you're never going to get full. I can see why she's having so much challenge with weight loss.
Following the successful surgery, Dr. Now had hoped that Penny would use her momentum as a springboard to more progress. But that didn't happen. Instead, Penny was constantly tired and refused to cooperate with the doctor or any of his staff.
So do you have any plan to walk? No?
Penny is unwilling to get up and walk around. I'm not sure why she doesn't want to do that.
Are you sure you don't want to sit up or... I can walk. There is true miracles in the world. That's like...
If she doesn't get up and walk, she's not going to be able to maintain weight loss.
Do you want to sit up a little bit?
Can't you get
I'm
blood
getting
clots?
concerned about her.
If you don't...
Her lack of motivation would only worsen over the coming months, and despite staying in the hospital following her surgery, Penny did not lose any weight. She spent the entire third month of her journey arguing with staff and cheating on her diet.
Where is that food?
She does have a diet.
What is it?
Bariatric soft diet, 1,200 calories.
Why am I on a soft diet?
That's the orders that
He needs to get his poop in a group or else I'm gonna order something. This is so stupid. I gotta find out what my diet is this diet. No one told me I had to lose weight when I got here.
By this point, Dr. Now believed that she needed a change of environment and ultimately sent her home, only for her to start eating heavily again. As expected, the viewers had gotten tired of her antics and began voicing their opinions. How she didn't have major complications for ignoring the diet is amazing to me. She did not deserve surgery. Penny had refused to see the doctor following her surgery for obvious reasons, but in the 7th month, he asked her to come in for a checkup. Dr. Now believed Penny had stopped following her diet and may have actually gained weight, and he was right. Penny had undone all her progress, making the doctor very angry.
Look, Penny, quit crying because this is for your benefit, okay? You know how many people like you, I signed their death certificate and later on I thought, what could I have done to get across to them? And I'm not getting across to you either. What you're saying really made no sense, okay?
And I'm going to have to just go home where I can try and get something else.
I don't think this conversation is getting anywhere. It's your life and your decision.
To some fans, Penny knew exactly what she was doing. I felt so sorry for the husband, TBH. It seemed pretty clear to me that she was somewhat manipulative.
Oh,
Penny
please.
eventually quit the program, returned to Maryland.
I think it's real interesting that when you got the woman who's clearly feeding the spouse, is like, oh, you horrible, terrible woman, which she was. But with the dad, I mean, when it's a man, you got somebody, oh, I feel so bad for him. It's clear she's somewhat manipulating him. No, he's also trifling as hell. He's at fault.
And refused to continue therapy or follow up. As a result, her health continued to deteriorate, and in April 2025, Penny Seager suddenly passed away. Although TLC has yet to give a statement confirming or denying the news, fans were quick to share their thoughts on the entire situation. There was nothing sudden about this. She was full of excuses and refused to follow the diet. And she was a huge liar.
I'm yelling.
With another saying, bottom line, the husband and child are better off without her.
Damn.
Penny didn't put in nearly enough effort to get her life back on track. Just like this next star, who was just as manipulative and just as hated. Lisa Fleming made her on-screen debut in the 7th episode of the 6th season and weighed over 700 pounds, was bedridden, and had something very nasty in one of her many fat folds. From the first few minutes of her episode, viewers found Lisa's predicament very irritating.
A month ago, I started feeling sick and my leg was really bothering.
Ew, what is
I
that?
kept saying, my leg is hurting bad. And when Danielle pulled open the folds of my skin, she found little maggots on there. So now she has to check my leg every day. And I can't believe it got so bad.
Oh, hell no. Where did her teeth go? No,
And hated the
I'm
fact
sorry.
that her situation
I wouldn't be able to do this, unfortunately. Call me what you like, but I'm not doing this for anybody on this planet. I'm sorry. You eat yourself to this point, you're gonna have to find a caregiver or something. I'm not doing it.
forced her kids
But well, these are her kids. They live there, so. But I would leave. I'm sorry, I would leave.
and grandkids
I would
to
have
take
to go.
care of her every need, with one saying, I can't get over the maggots thing. That should have been a wake-up call. I had to switch when she asked the poor teenage grandson to turn to
Absolutely
wash
not.
her. Seeing Lisa
And you my
slowly
grandma
waste
at
away
that?
on her bed,
Mama, get me
one
out
of
of
her
here.
daughters,
I'm
Danielle,
not doing it.
eventually reached out to Dr. Now, and within days, moved her mum from Alabama to Houston, Texas for her first appointment.
And my concern is that if you stuck to the diet I sent you, you should have easily been able to lose good amount of weight.
I don't believe it's gained in weight.
You clearly didn't stick to the diet.
No.
You have not lost weight and you're significantly overweight.
Okay, all I want to do is get clinked up. I'm not even gonna fight you.
This is not up for debate.
After spending nearly 2 months at the hospital, Lisa lost approximately 87 pounds and brought her total weight down to 617 pounds. Satisfied with her progress, Dr. Now allowed her to go
Girl, go to
home so
hell.
she could be with her family. But before leaving, he tasked her with losing only 30 pounds within the next month. Eventually, her daughter, who had been strict with the diet, left for work back in Alabama, and so Lisa's boyfriend Herbert was saddled with the responsibility of taking care of her. She would not let the opportunity go to waste.
He's not as tough on me as Danielle is about this diet, and that's nice. And now that Herbert's here to shop for me, I
He's a
feel a
weirdo.
little more
If you date people like this, you're weird.
safe
He has some type of fetish, because ain't no way.
in what I get to eat. So at least I can get back to eating foods that taste good.
That's the part.
As a result, she put on another 29 pounds by her next appointment, annoying Dr. Now, who couldn't believe she let all their hard work go down the drain. To make matters worse, she had developed another infection in her leg.
This is a game for you. Basically, you like someone that hit their head with a baseball bat and complain about headache. Your behavior is completely dysfunctional.
Yeah, that's right.
life.
And if you don't start to wake up and change, then you're not going to be able to survive much longer. And there'll be nothing I can do about that. So this situation is completely in your hands.
However, it wasn't just the doctor who was annoyed with Lisa. Longtime fans of the show knew exactly what she was doing. She's disgusting. I don't understand how she got a man. In the end, Lisa refused to change her ways and was kicked off the program after she started threatening to commit suicide. Surprisingly, after leaving the show, Lisa lost 200 pounds after undergoing weight loss surgery and was finally able to stand on her own for the first time in years. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too late, and on August 23rd, 2018, she passed away. The cause of her death was never made public, but according to her daughter Danielle, Lisa was sick prior to appearing on the show, and her death was due to those illnesses. And her death did not surprise viewers. Not shocked, but it's a loss to her family nonetheless. Lisa's last-minute attempt to change her life did not pan out as hoped, making her and this next participant one of the most hated stars on the show. Latona appeared in the second episode of the 11th season, weighing approximately 632 pounds, and knowing she wouldn't live much longer if she didn't change her ways. So, she reached out to Dr. Now and was in Houston in no time for her first appointment.
And you have BMI of over 100, and normal BMI is 18 to 25, and that's very high BMI. And as young as you are, your body has been able to handle that. But that's gonna change you soon. And if you keep eating like you have, all that weight is gonna put a lot of strain on your system, and you're not gonna live that long. If you really put the math together, you have eaten the food that belongs for the next 4 years ahead of time.
This was not Latona's first attempt at weight loss. She had tried it 5 years prior and chickened out before it even got tough. Yet, despite the doctor's warning, Latona continued eating like it was nobody's business.
When I eat, it takes the stress away. That's what I do to help me cope with things.
You better wear a coat, girl. Oh my God. You eating all this? I know you lying. Nah, her family is trifling. Family, boyfriend, whoever. I would snatch this up so fast. This is enough to feed about 7 people. This is crazy.
For me, but with the habit that I had,
Oh my God, why are we at this angle?
Disgusting. Change it. So I'm disappointed in myself.
And your foot all about the bacon. You know what? These people.
You know, you can't change the past.
I want to feel sorry for them, but I can't find it in me. This is so sick.
It guzzled down her entire breakfast triggered a lot of viewers. One saying, that breakfast was horrible. I don't know how she is still alive. That breakfast was enough for 4 people. And
way more than that,
she
child.
doesn't eat that much. Still, Latona failed to lose enough weight after trying for months. Soon enough, Dr. Now discovered that her weight was putting a heavy strain on her heart and confronted her one last time.
But everything looked like it's doing good. But I'm going to keep you in the hospital for a couple of weeks because your heart may be struggling a little more than I'm comfortable with to send you home. So I'm going to run some more tests on you, and I'm going to get a cardiologist to come look at you and see what your heart is doing and see what we can do with you, okay? I think most of your problem is your weight, okay? So the most important thing for you is that you need to lose some weight, okay?
I'm trying.
You keep saying you're trying, but you're running out of time.
Unfortunately, by the end of her season, Latona had only lost 43 pounds, and on May 17, 2025, she passed away at the age of 40. The Natchitoches Parish Coroner's Office confirmed her cause of death as congestive heart failure. Some viewers were quick to point out the reason that she didn't have much motivation to change, and much like Latona, this next star also died from health complications. Weighing in at approximately 617 pounds, Ashley featured in the 5th episode of the first season.
Help is crazy. Why would they put that on the
Coping mechanism from emotionally absent parents. However, within the first month of her program, Ashley was approved for weight weight loss surgery, and following a successful surgery, she went on to lose another 130 pounds by the second year of her journey.
It's funny how your whole life changes.
Ashley eventually qualified for excess skin removal surgery and was back at the hospital. Seeing her daughter finally make the changes needed, Ashley's mother began making jokes at her daughter's expense.
6 months and that number's creeping really fast.
That's weird. Her mom would do that.
I figured losing weight would make you happy. I wish it was more. I guess I want too much too fast. It's been a very...
Ashley was visibly upset, and so were her fans. Her mother was awful, and you see the hurt in Ashley's eyes when her mum made fun of her. So sad. By the 7th year of her program, Ashley had lost over 340 pounds, had a second skin removal surgery, and was prepping for another surgery, this time on her legs.
Did she die from the surgery?
I used to be. This is my 4th outfit today.
Ashley was just about to complete her weight loss journey, but failed to meet the doctor's demand because instead of losing the last few more pounds, she went back to overeating and ballooned to a shocking 312 pounds. Ashley was told to lose 100 pounds before she could be considered for surgery. Sadly, she passed away after her body became septic. She had been fighting a terrible infection before her death and had even caught pneumonia. Her death shocked and upset many viewers, with some pointing to her mother's terrible behavior, saying her mother was terrible, constantly making fun of her and mocking her for shit that happened years ago, not to mention teasing her about her diet, while others blamed Ashley for failing to take responsibility. Staying fat as an adult can't be blamed on anyone else. Now, if you like my...
Damn, now I feel for her because at least she tried, she made an effort, but you know, she just went back to old habits and then she got an infection and it was too late. But yeah, most of these people are ridiculous. It's like you don't want to change your life, especially when you see that you knocking at death's door, but you just like, I want some pizza, I want something that tastes good. Excuse me? Food ain't that good. Like, come on, y'all doing a lot. But yeah, I mean, RIP to these people. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.